Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Volume 2, Episode 1 of Rwby. We had a lot of things to talk about, but before I get into it, I just want to talk really briefly about how we're going to do this episode. I think what I'm going to do is, because people in the comments were telling me that I could post these without editing them at all, and I'm pretty sure I've tried to, and I couldn't without editing them. I think there was something to do with the music, because there's a lot of music throughout the episode or something, but I feel like people said that's not something that should be an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do just one episode, which is 15 minutes. This one's around 15 minutes long without my intro and my exit. We're going to do that. We're going to talk. You guys let me know if I should keep doing one episode at a time, like episodically, or if I should do two at a time. I don't want to do more than two at a time, because after that, you're going to like 45 minutes to an hour. One episode with my intro and exit will be about 20 minutes, give or take. It'd be a little shorter if I did two in one, but it would still be like over 35 minutes to do two episodes. So I feel like it might be better to do it like this anyway. This is how I did Adventure Time and Steven Universe. But I figured I'd just ask you guys, let me know what you think in the comments, how we should handle that. For now, we're going to do just one episode. We're also going to be way ahead on Patreon. But here is where we left off. We had a lot of things. We had a new character in Sun Wukong. I went and researched the name because I'm like, I know I've heard that before. According to Wikipedia, Sun Wukong is the name of the Monkey King. The Monkey King is literally named Sun Wukong. So that is who our new character is named after. I am assuming he is also Faundus, which is this group of people that are animal-like. They have animal qualities. So is Blake. We have our other characters. They're all up here, all the main ones. We had a little side character action going on with Naomi and Pyrrha. Pyrrha's a favorite of mine. I also love the attack battle scene we had at the end of the last episode with Wukong going nuts. He had a bow staff that turned into nunchucks, that turned into like old-fashioned looking revolvers. Then we had Penny come in. I thought that crazy fight scene with Wukong couldn't have been beaten for a while. I'm like, all right, that is one of my favorites. I've told you guys, or at least I think I've said it before, I used to take martial arts and I used the bow and mostly used nunchucks. So busted those out and then had old-timey looking revolvers. I also dig westerns. Everything kind of like just was perfect for me. But then Penny comes out, 10 swords, because I counted them. I went back and looked. 10 swords, defense system, and then also uses a projectile blast type thing that looks like it's coming out of the Death Star and shattered 2 or 3 gigantic flying ships that were coming at us. She is a force to be reckoned with, but she disappeared at the end, went into a limo. I don't know who was driving it or who was with her, but they were like, Penny, what did we tell you? And then they took off. Then Ozpin was in his tower looking at what is coming up next. He had Rwby on his little iPad thing. It said something about a pawn and a queen or something like that, and that was pretty much leading to the end. Then, I didn't expect this to be a thing, but there was an after credit scene, and we saw Roman with 2 new characters, and one of which I was like, why do I know this person? It was Cinderfall from the beginning, the one that was fighting Glenda when Glenda saved Rwby in the very, very beginning. It might have been the first episode. Glenda fought her at his Cinderfall, and she was heading off a group of 3. We didn't know, or at least I don't think I knew, the other 2 characters. So I'm curious to find out who they are. We also have to find out where we're going. We're in a world where there are 4 kingdoms. We're dealing with the elements. We're dealing with dust that gave humans the ability to fight back against grim creatures. I also went and researched the grim creatures, how there's the Nevermore, the Deathstalker, the Ursa I knew was the bear. I know a bunch of other stuff too, but I feel like we're talking too much. So let's jump in. If you guys want to see more of what I do, in the description of every video is a link for Patreon. If you're seeing this on YouTube, we are probably far ahead on Rwby. Unedited, it'll be up there, definitely way ahead. Like I said, Bleach is also over there. Hundreds of movies and shows. Chucky season 3 is ending next week, and hundreds of other shows will start soon. Check it out in the description. The link for Patreon, full unedited. If not, Volume 2, Episode 1, Rwby. All right, they got a lot of crazy ships. From dusk till dawn. It's the guy from the beginning of Volume 1. Old Man Wiggles. And he busted
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm not really from around here.
Who are you? I dig her look a lot.
Would you mind pointing me in the direction of this shop?
Double revolvers, Western look. on top of other things. Kind of reminds me of...
I knew you were lost.
Mercury, I will seriously pay you to shut up.
That's not your money.
But it could be yours for 5 minutes of silence.
No deal.
Fine.
Whatever.
Her look reminds me of Christy from Tekken, if you guys are familiar. Not the hair, but her look with the top. Very much Christy. I played Tekken a lot,
So how
and
much
Christy was
farther?
my character.
A few blocks.
I was quite good as well.
Oh, this place is so dull.
We used to compete.
I kind of like it. Tall buildings, diverse culture.
And nice, dopey people who are easy to pickpocket.
That's every city.
Ooh, Emerald! Master Thief! Please don't take my money. I barely have enough to get by.
So we got Emerald and Mercury.
You're no fun today.
I'm catching the names. Emerald, because the hair. I mean, their hair matches everything, so it makes sense. So we got directions from the old man. What is happening?
Be right there.
Be right.
Welcome
right
to Tuckson's Book
back.
Trade, home to every book under the sun.
Tuckson's
How may,
Book Trade. Oh,
How may I help you?
Just browsing.
Actually,
was he taken by her
I was
beauty?
wondering, do you have any copies of The Thief and the Butcher?
Yes, we do.
That's great.
Would you like a copy?
No, just wondering. Oh,
Listen to how he's
what about
slamming
Violet's
those
Garden
books.
in paperback?
He's got it. Hardback, too.
Ooh, options are nice.
No pictures. Hey, do you have any comics?
Near the front.
Oh, no, wait. What about Third Crusade?
He definitely knows
I-
something's up.
Don't believe we carry that one.
Like, I think he knows who they
Oh.
are.
What was this place
or
called
where
again?
they're from.
Tuckson's Book Trade.
And you're Tucson?
That's right.
So then I take it that you're the one who came up with the catchphrase.
Yes.
And what was it again?
Tuckson's Book Trade, home to every book under the sun.
Except the Third Crusade.
It's just a catchphrase.
It's false advertising.
You shouldn't make a promise.
We're
you
here
can't
because of
keep,
false
Tucson.
advertising.
I hear you're planning on leaving. Moving all the way to Vacuo. Your brothers in the White
It's not a
Fang
good
wouldn't
sign.
be happy to hear that.
When someone does that, it's not a good sign.
And neither are we. You know who we are, don't you?
Yes.
And you know why we're here?
Yes.
So,
He's ready to do something.
are you going to fight back?
Yes. Definitely.
Yes!
Oh shit, it's Wolverine. Look at him. He looks like Wolverine. Doesn't fight like Wolverine. That dude lost already. Quickly. Did he die? Did they kill him?
What's with that?
Did they eat him?
I like the pictures.
What'd they do to Tucson? What is this? What's all this? Oh, we're reading a book.
What you doing?
Back to school.
Nothing. Just going over notes from last semester. Lame.
Is that a grape or an olive? Grapes.
Sisters, friends, wives.
Hey.
7 minutes ago, I had a dream.
This ought to be good.
That was a bunch of speeches in one.
A dream that one day the four of us would come together as a team and have the most fun anyone has ever had. Ever!
Did you steal my binder?
I am not a crook.
What are you talking about?
Nixon.
I'm talking about kicking off the semester with a bang.
I always kick my semesters off with a yank. Eh? Guys?
No.
Am I right?
No.
Look, guys, it's been a good 2 weeks, and between more exchange students arriving and the tournament at the end of the year, our second semester is going to be great. But classes start back up tomorrow, which is why I've taken the time to schedule a series of wonderful events for us today.
I don't know whether to be proud or scared of what you have in store. I don't know.
My
I
God, she
think
just
I might sit
line
this one out.
drived.
Sit out or
those
not,
people.
I think however we spend this
How?
last day, we should do it as a team. I, for one, think
Look at her. What
that...
is she- I was like, what is she doing? Nora.
Man, that's harsh.
So then we
Gotta
were
love
fighting
it,
side
though.
by
I love
side,
it.
and
I
she
love
was
the
super
little
fast, and I threw a
interactions.
banana at a guy, which sounds gross, but it was awesome.
Wukong.
Nice.
Right? And the best part is, she's a faunus. But that's a secret, okay?
Got it.
And not a, I'm gonna go tell Scarlet the second son turns his back secret. I'm
What
talking
a secret.
secret.
This guy's
Whoa, chill
shouting
out,
it to
man,
the
okay?
heavens to
I got it.
everybody right now.
I got it.
I got
Better.
it.
I just don't want to screw this up, you know? The people here are the coolest. No offense to you guys.
Oh my god,
taken.
there's
okay, just in here.
Jean.
I'm really
Luc
excited
Picard.
for you to meet them. So be cool, okay? You're gonna be cool, right?
Dude.
Good point.
This guy reminds me of somebody. Something about this dude. That is loud. They have destroyed this place.
Justice will be swift! Justice will be painful! It will be delicious! Up with them!
They gotta be getting in trouble for this. They have destroyed the lunchroom. This is food fighting to another level. It's a chicken! Or is that turkey? The music is phenomenal. That had to hurt. The bread's cracking. They're cracking. This is amazing. Italian bread jam. Love it. Mira is one of my favorites. Well, I mean, they're all great. Bowling pins. She's got her hammer. A swordfish. They're destroying the cafeteria.
Spice! Don't leave me!
This is so over the top for a school interaction. I mean, I love it. But how is teachers not coming? Like, where is security? We need security. We need Ozpin and Glenda here to stop them from killing each other. I know they love it and they're all playing. My God. Sausages. We got a sausage and a date. People like the race. So many colors. Insane. They're making whirlwinds. Like, how is this building even standing still? I guess they would have strong architecture. Alright, maybe it's not. Pretty awesome.
I love these guys.
Glenda, you got really bad response time. She's got.
Children, please, do not play with your food.
That's it? Don't play with your food.
Let it go.
I
They're
thought Ozpin was gonna
supposed
be
to
worse.
the defenders of the world.
And they will be. But right now, they're still children. So why not let them play the part?
All right. Fair enough, because that
After all,
was rational.
it isn't a role they'll have forever.
Let them try to kill each other. I love it. I am not complaining at all. That is just crazy. That both... I thought he was going to be like, guys, come on. And that Glenda was going to be
Look, she sent the kids
the one that, like,
again.
come on, let them be kids. No.
This is turning out just like the divorce.
Lunatics. But I love them.
Spare us the thought of you procreating.
That was a joke. And this just might tell me where you two have been all day.
What?
I'm a professional, sweetheart. Pay attention. Maybe you'll learn something.
Pickpocket.
Why do you have this address?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would. Now, where have you been all day?
Cleaning up your problems. One of them, at least.
I had that under control.
2-pack bags and a ticket out of Vale said otherwise.
Listen, you little punk. If it were up to me, I would take you and your little street rat friend here, and I would...
Cinder. Is she running the show? See, I thought so she is calling the shots.
Cinder! I thought I made it clear that you were to eliminate the would-be runaway.
I was going to...
He was going to escape to Vacuo. Mercury and I decided to take it upon ourselves to kill the rat.
I think he was some sort of cat, actually.
What, like a puma?
Yeah, there you go.
Quiet. Did I not specifically instruct you two to keep your hands clean while in Vale?
I just thought...
Don't think. Obey.
Look at him back
Yes,
there.
ma'am. It won't happen again.
And you.
Oh, him.
Why wasn't this job done sooner?
Sorry if I've been a little busy stealing every speck of dust in the kingdom.
You're an inspiration to every punk with a gun and a ski mask.
Look around, kid. I've got this town running scared. Police camping out at every corner, dust prices through the roof, and we're sitting pretty in an old warehouse with more dust crystals, vials, and rounds than we know what to do with. Speaking of which, if you guys wouldn't mind filling me in on your Grandmaster plan,
I feel like this dude is the
actually
last
make my next string
guy.
robberies go a little smoother.
Oh,
They're gonna
Roman,
trust.
have a little
He's the
faith.
first one dead of this group.
You'll
this
know
guy.
what you
Probably
need
Roman.
when you need to know it. Besides, we're done with dust.
I don't know, something about him. I feel like he's the
Then what
disposable
now?
one.
We're moving. Have the White Fang clear
I
out
dig
this
him, though.
building.
I hope not.
I'll send you details and coordinates tonight.
Coordinates?
We're proceeding to phase 2.
The way he responded to Cinder, he sounded scared. If he didn't sound scared, I wouldn't have thought what I'm thinking. Got ya. Boop.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take.
All right, guys, that is it for episode 1 of volume 2. Great introduction to the new characters. So we have Emerald, we have Mercury, and we already knew Cinderfall. But I didn't think that Cinderfall was running the show based on what we saw at the end, unless I missed something or forgot. I thought, if anything, her and Roman were equals. But he seemed genuinely scared. She was coming down and she's like, "What'd you say?" And he's just like, "I'm sorry, whatever you want to do." And then he's making fun behind the scenes. But that kind of guy is usually the first one they kill off in a group like that. The guy that's making jokes and behind your back being like, blah, 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 blah. Also seems like he's not nearly as powerful as the others, but I really didn't see Emerald and Mercury in action. We know they took out that guy in the beginning, looked like Wolverine, had the same facial hair, claws. They said he was like a puma. I guess he was a fondus of that nature. As far as I know, Roman's just a human. I'm pretty sure they said he was a human that just is very skilled and good at what he does. I feel like these other people are probably way better. Cinderfall has already shown she could go up against Glenda and was firing beams and powerful things were happening, so I'm not worried about her, but I guess she runs everything for now. Roman, if anybody's going to go, it's him. Maybe they're all going to stick around for a while. But I'm just saying, if any of them were to go, I feel like it'd either be him or Mercury. I don't want to see Emerald go because she seems awesome. I like her look. I like her style. I like the double pistols. Mercury looks all right, but he just looks like a regular dude. I mean, I dig Roman's look with the cane and the hat and the fire red hair. Everyone's got a good look, but I feel like she's unique with the Western look. Also, like I said, reminds me of Christy from Tekken with the top and the hair, and I like her attitude. I don't know what the whole thing with the Third Crusade and the bookstore thing was. Maybe they were referencing things that I wasn't picking up, or that's something later. But he definitely knew who they were. Tuxin definitely knew who they were. And she was like, Cinder was like, yo, I said don't draw attention, and you didn't listen to me. But yeah, I mean, I guess they can't help themselves. We now have a shitload of dust, and apparently she doesn't really care because we're past all that. But what the hell happened at the school? We had everybody have a food fight that erupted into a cyclone of insanity. I thought, if anything, we were going to at least get suspended or detention, and Glenda comes in and it's like, please don't play with your food. And Ozpin's like, oh, don't be so hard on them. That was hard on them after what they just did. Don't play with your food was hard on them. My God, these people are very tolerant. But he's probably thinking, there's a good chance all these people are going to die in the future because we're asking them to save the world and they are the chosen ones. So let them destroy the rec room and the cafeteria from time to time if they want to. Let them get it out of their system. They're also kind of training and practicing by going toe-to-toe with each other because we know they're not going to actually kill one another, but they are pushing each other to the limits and want to prove that one another is the best. Like, I want to be the best, so I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to go as far as I need to go, and then they'll go that much further, and then you go insane. And it looked like Rwby was the one that stood triumphant amongst all of them at the end of the food fight, at least from what I remember. Either way, you guys let me know what you think. Like I said, we're going to do one episode at a time from here on up until like 3 or 4, because I'm going to do a couple in a row. They're going to go way ahead on Patreon. I don't know yet. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. All I know is it's a Patreon exclusive that is going to probably come out on YouTube more often than not. But if you want to see more, go over there. We'll probably be way ahead. Full unedited episodes of everything else. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Purse of Interest, Legend of Korra, My Hero Academia. Bleach is way ahead over there. Chucky Season 3 is ending this week.